What if a simple village dog discovered an enchanted world and became the hero that saved it? Welcome to the adult sleep story of the courageous canine who saved an enchanted forest. In this soothing tale, you'll journey with Luna, a self-walking dog, as she ventures into a mystical realm, forms unbreakable bonds, and uncovers the true power of friendship and unity. Once upon a time, in a quaint little village nestled amidst rolling hills and verdant meadows, there was a dog that walked itself. This extraordinary canine, named Luna, was a beautiful Labrador retriever with a glossy golden coat that shimmered in the sunlight. Luna possessed a rare intelligence and independence that left everyone who encountered her in awe. Her keen intuition and curious nature had earned her the admiration of both villagers and visitors alike. Each morning, as the sun cast its warm, golden rays upon the village, Luna would set out for a leisurely stroll. She would amble along the winding cobblestone streets, framed by charming cottages adorned with colorful flower boxes and ivy creeping up their walls. Luna's explorations would take her through the bustling market square, where the aroma of freshly baked bread and the cheerful chatter of merchants filled the air. In the village, Luna's daily walks had become a beloved ritual, and her presence brought a sense of joy and wonder to the otherwise ordinary lives of the villagers. Word of the self-walking dog spread far and wide, turning Luna into a local legend. The baker would often save a fresh croissant for her, and the kindly librarian would leave a bowl of water outside her door, knowing that Luna would inevitably pass by. Curious travelers from distant lands would often visit the village just to catch a glimpse of the famed self-walking dog. They marveled at how Luna would confidently navigate the winding streets, stopping occasionally to sniff at the fragrant blooms of the flower gardens or to playfully chase a butterfly as it danced on the breeze. As Luna traversed the village, her boundless curiosity led her to discover hidden alleyways, secret gardens, and the most breathtaking vistas. She had an uncanny ability to find solace in the quiet corners of the village, and she would often pause to rest beneath the shade of a leafy oak tree or beside the gentle babbling of the village brook. The villagers and travelers alike found inspiration in Luna's daily adventures. Her unwavering independence and spirit of exploration served as a reminder to embrace life's simple pleasures and to cherish the beauty in the world around them. And so, with each step that Luna took, she unknowingly weaved a tale of wonder, leaving an indelible mark on the hearts of all who crossed her path. One fateful day, as Luna strolled along her familiar path, the warm sunlight filtering through the leaves above and casting dappled patterns on the ground, she came across a hidden trail she had never noticed before. This narrow, winding path was almost concealed by the lush, overhanging ferns and moss-covered branches that formed a canopy overhead. Intrigued by this mysterious new path and the alluring scent of adventure that seemed to linger in the air, Luna felt an irresistible pull to explore its depths. With each step she took, the dense woods around her seemed to grow more enchanting. The sunlight streaming through the trees began to take on a soft, ethereal glow, casting an otherworldly light upon her surroundings. The air was filled with the sweet melody of birdsong, the rustling of leaves, and the gentle whispers of the forest, enticing her further down the path. As Luna ventured deeper into the forest, she began to notice subtle signs that this was no ordinary woodland. The plants that surrounded her were unlike any she had seen before, their leaves shimmering with iridescence and their blossoms emitting a faint, otherworldly luminescence. The very atmosphere seemed to hum with a mysterious energy that made her fur stand on end. Unbeknownst to Luna, the hidden path led to an ancient, forgotten realm, a place where time stood still and the veil between worlds was at its thinnest. As Luna delved deeper into the enchanted forest, she stumbled upon a small clearing where a gathering of woodland animals had convened. There were rabbits with velvety ears twitching nervously, birds with feathers ruffled in agitation, and even a family of timid deer, their wide eyes filled with concern. Amidst the foliage, small shimmering fairies flitted about, their faces etched with worry. All of these creatures seemed to be in the midst of an urgent and heated discussion, their voices rising in a cacophony of distress. As Luna approached the gathering, the animals fell silent, their eyes turning to her with a mixture of curiosity and hope. Her gentle and empathetic nature was evident, and the woodland creatures felt a sense of comfort in her presence. Sensing their distress, Luna sat down, her ears perked and her eyes filled with concern, as if to say, "I am here to help." A small, trembling squirrel with a bushy tail and quivering whiskers stepped forward to address the assembly. Its voice was tinged with fear as it spoke of a terrible menace that had been terrorizing their peaceful domain. It described how an eerie darkness had begun to creep into the heart of the forest, causing the once vibrant and flourishing plants to wilt and decay. The woodland animals had found themselves besieged by a mysterious evil force, a malevolent presence that seemed to lurk in the shadows and feed off their fear and despair. As the squirrel continued to recount the harrowing tale, the other animals chimed in, sharing their own stories of loss and terror. A wise old badger spoke of once thriving burrows now abandoned, while a graceful doe recounted how her fawns had been too frightened to venture out and play. The fairies, their delicate wings fluttering with agitation, spoke of the weakening of the forest's magical energy and the impending doom that threatened their mystical world. The woodland animals were at a loss as to how to confront this mysterious evil force, their fear and despair palpable in the air. They had tried everything within their power to protect their homes and families, but their efforts had been in vain. Their once peaceful domain was now on the brink of ruin, and their hope was quickly fading. As Luna listened to their stories, her heart ached with sympathy for these gentle creatures and their plight. She knew that she could not stand idly by while their world was threatened, and she resolved to help them confront this mysterious menace and restore peace to their enchanted forest. Little did she know that her decision to lend a helping paw would set her on a path of courage, adventure, and self-discovery that would forever change the course of her life. Feeling a deep sense of compassion for the distraught woodland creatures, Luna's heart swelled with determination. She knew she couldn't abandon these gentle beings in their time of need. As the self-walking dog had already built a reputation for intelligence and bravery, the creatures eagerly accepted her offer to help. Their hope, once dim, began to flicker anew, fueled by the possibility of salvation that Luna represented. A wise old owl, with keen, knowing eyes and feathers that seemed to capture the very essence of the moonlit sky, perched on a nearby branch. Its voice, low and resonant, carried a wealth of wisdom as it explained that the evil force plaguing their realm was a dark enchantress. This malevolent sorceress had cast a devastating spell on the heart of the forest, causing it to slowly wither and decay. The enchantress reveled in the chaos and despair that she had unleashed, drawing her power from the misery that enveloped the once thriving woodland. Luna knew that she must confront this dark enchantress and break the curse to restore the forest to its former glory. The task before her was daunting, but she refused to be swayed by fear or doubt. With the guidance of the wise old owl, who had seen countless seasons come and go, and the unwavering support of her newfound friends, Luna embarked on a perilous journey through the enchanted woods, her resolve unshakable. As Luna trekked deeper into the forest, she found herself navigating a labyrinth of twisted roots, tangled vines, and overgrown foliage that seemed to conceal hidden dangers at every turn. The air grew thick with an oppressive energy, and the once vibrant hues of the forest gave way to an ever-encroaching darkness that sought to smother the remaining light. But Luna's courage never faltered. With each challenge she faced, her bond with her woodland companions grew stronger. The creatures, inspired by Luna's bravery, lent their own unique talents to aid her in her quest. A nimble fox guided her through treacherous terrain, its cunning and agility unmatched. A fierce badger taught her how to navigate the darkness, its keen senses honed by a lifetime spent in the depths of the earth. Together they forged a path through the enchanted woods, their hearts united in their determination to save their realm. Luna knew that the confrontation with the dark enchantress would be the greatest challenge she had ever faced. But with the wisdom of the old owl and the steadfast support of her newfound friends, She was ready to face the darkness and bring light back to the heart of the forest. Finally, after days of traversing the treacherous and shadowy paths, Luna and her companions reached the dark enchantress's lair. The lair was housed within a twisted and gnarled tree, its branches contorted into grotesque shapes that seemed to reach out like skeletal fingers. This sinister tree stood in stark contrast to the vibrant life around it, casting an eerie pall over the surrounding area. Summoning all her courage, Luna confronted the enchantress, her voice resolute as she demanded that the curse be lifted and the forest restored to its former glory. The enchantress, a tall and imposing figure shrouded in dark robes, regarded Luna with a mixture of amusement and surprise. She had not expected a mere dog to possess such bravery and resilience. Intrigued by Luna's determination and the unwavering support of her woodland companions, the enchantress decided to offer her a challenge. If Luna could solve the riddle that had stumped even the most intelligent creatures in the forest, she would lift the curse that had slowly been devouring their beloved home. However, if Luna failed, she and her companions would be doomed to share the same fate as the withering forest. With a steely resolve, Luna focused all her attention on the enchantress as she spoke the riddle. "In the day, I am small and hidden, yet when darkness falls, I light up the sky. I am constant, yet ever-changing. What am I?" The riddle echoed through the air, its weight settling heavily upon the assembled creatures. Luna closed her eyes and concentrated, her mind racing as she tried to decipher the enchantress's cryptic words. The answer seemed to dance just beyond her grasp, tantalizingly close yet frustratingly elusive. As Luna pondered the riddle, she recalled her many adventures and the wisdom she had gained from her woodland companions. She remembered the beauty of the world around her, the sun-dappled forests, and the gentle embrace of the night. And then, as if illuminated by a sudden burst of insight, the answer to the riddle became clear. With newfound confidence, Luna opened her eyes and looked directly at the dark enchantress. "The answer," she declared, "is the stars. During the day they are hidden from our sight, yet at night they illuminate the sky. They are constant in their presence, yet ever-changing in their patterns and positions." A moment of tense silence followed, as the enchantress considered Luna's answer. Finally, the corners of her lips curled into a begrudging smile, acknowledging the truth in Luna's words. Luna had solved the riddle. True to her word, the enchantress released her hold on the forest, lifting the dark spell and allowing life to flourish once more. As the last remnants of the enchantress's power dissipated into the air, the forest began to undergo a miraculous transformation. The once withering trees, their branches weighed down by the burden of the curse, straightened and stretched towards the sky, their leaves unfurling in a lush canopy of vibrant green. Flowers, long dormant beneath the spell's oppressive grip, blossomed in a riot of colors, their petals unfurling to reveal their delicate beauty. The air, once heavy with the scent of decay, filled with the sweet perfume of renewal, a tangible reminder of the forest's rebirth. As the enchanted forest came back to life, the sounds of joy and laughter echoed through the trees. The woodland creatures, their spirits buoyed by the return of their beloved home, cheered for Luna, their voices rising in a chorus of gratitude and celebration. The once timid deer frolicked through the meadows, their hooves dancing upon the soft grass, while the squirrels chattered excitedly from the treetops, their bushy tails twitching in delight. Birds soared through the air, their feathers shimmering in the sunlight as they sang songs of praise and thanks. The fairies, their iridescent wings aglow with the restored magic of the forest, flitted about Luna, showering her with their blessings and gratitude. They wove garlands of flowers around her neck, creating a fragrant and colorful tribute to the brave dog who had saved their realm. Luna, overwhelmed by the love and appreciation that surrounded her, felt her heart swell with happiness. She had faced the darkness and emerged victorious, not only saving the enchanted forest, but also forging unbreakable bonds with the creatures who called it home. As she looked upon the thriving woodland, she knew that she had found a place where she truly belonged, a place where her courage, intelligence, and boundless spirit were celebrated and cherished. And so, Luna's story became one of legend, a tale of bravery and love that would be passed down through generations of woodland creatures and the villagers alike. Her name would be spoken with reverence, a symbol of hope and strength in the face of adversity. For Luna, the dog who walked herself, had shown them all the power of determination, the importance of friendship, and the indomitable spirit that lies within each and every one of us. As the forest healed, Luna realized that her journey had not only saved the enchanted woods, but had also taught her valuable lessons about courage, friendship, and the power of unity. These experiences had changed her in ways she could have never imagined, leaving an indelible mark on her heart and soul. She knew that it was time for her to return to her own village, to share her story and the wisdom she had gained. But her heart ached at the thought of leaving her new friends behind, the bonds they had forged in the face of adversity now an integral part of her being. The woodland creatures, sensing Luna's sorrow and understanding the depth of her connection to their realm, came together in a touching display of gratitude and love. They pooled their magical abilities, each contributing a small piece of their essence to create a unique and powerful gift for their canine friend. The gift was a delicate, iridescent collar that seemed to shimmer with the very essence of the enchanted forest. It was imbued with the love and magic of each creature, a tangible representation of the bonds they had forged with Luna. When worn, this enchanted collar would enable Luna to visit the enchanted forest whenever she wished, bridging the gap between their two worlds and ensuring that their friendships would continue to flourish. As the woodland creatures presented Luna with the magical collar, their eyes filled with love and gratitude, Luna felt her heart swell with emotion. She carefully fastened the collar around her neck, the iridescent strands catching the light and casting a soft glow on her fur. With tears in her eyes, she vowed to return and visit her woodland friends often, to continue nurturing the relationships that had come to mean so much to her. With the enchanted collar securely in place, Luna said her heartfelt goodbyes and began the journey back to her village. As she walked along the familiar paths, her head held high, the villagers mar. As Luna made her way back to the village, the golden rays of the setting sun cast a warm glow upon the cobblestone streets and quaint cottages. The villagers, who had been anxiously awaiting her return, gathered in the village square, their faces lighting up with joy and relief as they spotted their beloved canine hero. With open arms and jubilant smiles, the villagers welcomed Luna home, eager to hear the tales of her adventures. They gathered around her, their eyes wide with anticipation, as Luna recounted her journey into the enchanted forest, her encounters with the mystical woodland creatures, and her triumphant stand against the dark enchantress. The tale was nothing short of extraordinary, and the villagers listened with rapt attention, their hearts swelling with pride and admiration for the dog who had walked herself into legend. Luna's story of bravery and triumph in the face of adversity resonated deeply with the villagers. It spoke of the power of unity, the importance of friendship, and the limitless potential that lay within each and every one of them. The villagers found inspiration in Luna's tale, and it wasn't long before her story spread far beyond the village boundaries. Word of Luna's remarkable journey reached the farthest corners of the land, and travelers from distant towns and cities began to arrive in the village, drawn by the promise of hope and inspiration. The village soon became a beacon of light, a place where people could gather to share their stories, dreams, and aspirations, all inspired by the self-walking dog who had proven that even the most insurmountable odds could be overcome with courage, determination, and the support of true friends. As the village flourished, Luna continued her daily walks, her enchanted collar a symbol of the unbreakable bonds she had forged with her woodland friends. She would often return to the enchanted forest, her heart filled with love and gratitude for the magical creatures who had helped her unlock her true potential. And as she walked the familiar streets of her village, Luna's story continued to inspire all who heard it, reminding them of the power of unity, friendship, and the indomitable spirit that lies within us all. From then on, Luna's daily walks took on a new meaning. No longer were they simply the leisurely strolls of an extraordinary canine. They had become a testament to the transformative power of courage, unity, and the bonds of friendship. Each step she took resonated with the lessons she had learned during her time in the enchanted woods, and Luna carried herself with a newfound sense of purpose and pride. As Luna walked herself through the village, her enchanted collar shimmering in the sunlight, the villagers and visitors alike could not help but be captivated by her presence. She had become more than just a local curiosity. She was now a living symbol of hope, perseverance, and the boundless potential that lay within each and every one of them. Her story resonated with people from all walks of life who found inspiration in Luna's bravery and determination. Parents shared her tale with their children, teaching them the importance of standing up for what is right and the power of unity in the face of adversity. Dreamers and adventurers looked to Luna as a reminder that even the most daunting challenges could be overcome with courage and the support of true friends. As Luna continued her daily walks, she would often pause to greet the villagers and travelers who had come to see her. With each interaction, she shared her warmth and love, leaving a lasting impact on those who crossed her path. Her gentle spirit and unwavering resolve inspired them to face their own challenges with courage and determination, to forge their own paths and create their own stories. In time, the village grew into a thriving community, its residents united by the shared values and lessons embodied by Luna, the dog who walked herself. And as she continued her daily walks, Luna carried on her legacy, inspiring all who crossed her path and reminding them of the incredible power of courage, unity, and the bonds of friendship that could change the world.